You could even try changing the position of the camera to see how that works. Perhaps you'll design your level in a certain way. That means the camera has to be moved a little bit for this method. So that's with the camera down there, right there. So keep that in mind. Now let's go back into that camera script, and we want to add the ability for the player to for the player to lose if the player goes out of the camera screen. So we'll detect if the player's lagged too far behind the camera. So let's add something that checks constantly, has the player gone too far to the left. So we want to ask a question with an if block. We want to check a condition in our constantly block. The condition we want to check is the player, is the X position of the player less than the camera X position. So we need to go to operators, grab that equals block, change that to a less than, and in the left we want X position of the player. So we go to transform X position of, get rid of that myself, we want X position of instance player, so we'll go to variables, instance player. If player's X position is smaller than camera's X position, that's from looks, camera X. If it's smaller than that, go to, what do we want to do here? Really, we should tell the player to die. So we'll send a message to the player. So we'll go to events, and we'll broadcast a message, and we'll broadcast player die. And let's just go make sure that the player can receive that message now. So we'll close that, edit the player script. Where should we do this? Down here we'll add a block, when I receive message, player die. Make sure it's the exact same message, spelt the same lowercase or uppercase letters. And we can use our die function that we already set up. So we'll say, when I receive message player die, I will run the die function. Cool. Let's close that and play it now. Now if we let the camera go past us, we die. Okay, now that happened a little too early, I think, so we might, let's see, yeah, a little too early. So let's say, let's edit that a little, and here, let's add 200 pixels in front of the player. So we'll go operators, grab our plus, and instead of it checking if the player's X position is smaller than the camera X, we'll say the player's X position plus 200. I think that'll give us a bit more leeway. Let's test that out. I think that's good.